How Many Languages Does the Average Pakistani Speak? By Kelly Shepard. As I did all my research to try to figure this out, I wanted to first answer the question, how many languages are spoken in Pakistan? I found up to 75 languages were spoken in Pakistan. It depends on how many you read, which article or which information that you get it from, but it ranges between 65 and 75 languages. Here I've shown the minor languages in the smaller font and the more major languages in the larger font. And one of the languages is English. And English, of course, because of Britain that took over the country of India, which also included Pakistan, were only taught those that were with them and that they worked with English. It wasn't taught to everyone. So English has been used in the government. It's used by the well-off, and it's used by those who are well-educated. And that's also where you would also get the good paying jobs in Pakistan, is by understanding and reading English and speaking it. Now let's look at the percentage of speakers of the top languages. So you have Punjabi, which is 44%, just over 44%. Pashto jumps down to just over 15%. Sindhi at 14%. And then you go to Urdu at 7.57%. Now, when you look at the map of Pakistan, you can also see where the regions correspond with many of the languages. For instance, Punjabis is Punjabi, of course. And the reason why this is such a larger amount of speakers, even though it's a smaller area, is because this is where it's a really highly populated part of Pakistan. And that's really interesting to see where they all go. Now, in Urdu in 1947 was made the national language of Pakistan by Muhammad Ali Jinnah. And Urdu originated during the Mughal period that lasted from 1526 to 1858. So it is a relatively newer language, and it's very much like Hindi. At independence, the Muslim language promoted Urdu as the national language to help the new Pakistan state develop an identity. This is this is Urdu written on the wall here, and it says, "God bless you." Now, he put this to unite. He made Urdu a national language to unite people, because if he would have used any of the other regional languages, it could cause contention among everyone. So he chose a language that wasn't really anybody's language in Pakistan. Now, Urdu, even though it's only spoken as a mother language by just over 7%, Urdu is understood by 75% of Pakistanis. So I thought it might be fun to learn how to count 10 in Urdu. So let's learn that.
Are you ready? Let's start. Ek, ek, do, do, teen, teen, char, char, panch, panch, छः, छः, सात, सात, आठ, आठ, नौ, नौ, 10, 10.
Okay, so how many languages does the average Pakistani speak? Now, this was a harder question than I expected to have, and I couldn't find it in any of the written information or the videos that I found on YouTube or anything. So Luckily, I have a friend who is a linguist for the U.S. Air Force, and he specializes in Afghanistan and Pakistan. And I finally asked him, and he finally said the average Pakistani speaks 2 to 3 languages. So that was my answer that I got. And this is some of the works that I used in order to finish this. Thank you so much for your time.